Hello, my name is Nicole Bergeron. Today we will be talking about gifts to students or staff. There are two kinds of gifts that can be given to students. The first is fundraising incentive gifts. So these are given only to the students who participated in the fundraiser, paid for with fundraising profits. They are age appropriate, equitable, and you can maintain your profits still by giving the gifts. So if they sold a certain amount of things for the fundraiser, they get a specific prize. Then you have special achievement gifts. These are age appropriate, nominal cost, and they're paid for with general funds, donations from businesses or the PTO. I'm thinking like end of the year academic achievement awards for the students. And you must remember gifts not related to fundraising should not favor one group of students over another. So Mrs. Jones's class should not receive um, a special gift, and Miss Smith's class received nothing. Procedures for Remembrance Fund. So special occasion gifts for school are paid for with the Remembrance Fund. So this fund should have written procedures, be coordinated by a committee. The committee should meet at least once a year, and they need to determine the amount that each staff member needs to contribute to the fund or the annual dues, and the majority of special occasion gifts are paid for with these funds. This group is also called the social committee, or that's what it's called at my school, and I'm a member of that. So we meet in August and January every year. In August, we determine what the annual dues are going to be. So for this past year, certified staff paid $20 for the year, and classified staff paid $15. So there are three kinds of gifts that can be given to staff members. The first, of course, is special occasion gifts. These need to be reasonably priced. They are paid for with remembrance funds or social committee dues, and they cover weddings, birth of babies, um, cards for deaths in the family, flowers or cards if someone is sick and in the hospital for a while. Then you have all staff member gifts. These must be reasonably priced. The money raised by the staff can be used by the staff. So the money from the vending machine in the teacher's lounge could be used to buy something that all the teachers agree upon. Classroom useful gifts are paid for with general funds. So if there's extra money in the general fund, the principal can designate a certain amount be given to each classroom teacher, and they can purchase things for their classroom. Please avoid giving cash or gift cards as gifts. And the rest of the all staff gifts should be paid for with PTO or remembrance funds, like special gifts for Teacher Appreciation Week. Or the beginning of the year, like our principal gives everybody but a button for their lanyard and a card. Or at Christmas, she gives a special button for our lanyards and a card. So there's also fundraising incentive gifts. So these are given to the staff members that participated in the fundraising project. The gift expenses should be subtracted from the fundraising profit, and they should be reasonable in cost, of course, and be no more than 5% of the overall profit. Then you have special efforts. These are special collections or fundraising to benefit a staff member or a student coping with an illness or a catastrophic event, like if there was a house fire and a family lost everything, or if a staff member or a student has been diagnosed with cancer and the family has a lot of medical bills, you can have this fundraiser. So before you do this, get guidance from the district, and you need to fundraise specifically for the event. You must report everything, all the amounts you received as taxable. Get your PTO involved. Don't let this be just tied specifically to the school. Let the PTO be in charge. You don't want the staff running it. Ask a local bank to handle the money, and make sure your bookkeeper is not involved in keeping the money. You want to separate your school general funds from this fundraising event funds. So some things you should avoid. You must always be accountable when you're giving gifts. Follow your procedures. Make sure that all your gifts are reasonable, equitable, and age appropriate so that you show the community that you have good judgment, not poor judgment. Make sure that you're using the correct funds when you're paying for gifts, and all these things will keep you from having an administrative headache. So this was my information about giving gifts to students and staff, and these are my references. Thank you for listening.